Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Brothers and sisters, still on the issue of the origin of Islam. I read some days ago that Christianity or Judaism stemmed out from the teachings of Moses, which Christianity stemmed out from the teaching of Jesus Christ. We Muslims believe in Jesus as we believe in Moses and believe in other prophets, because there were prophets sent before them and prophets sent after Moses and exited or ended in Jesus, as in people of Israel at the time. But what did Jesus say about Islam? Did Jesus actually speak about Islam? Because sometimes we believe Muslims, we have to understand the fact that we, as I said before, we are dead on the miracles of Jesus Christ and what Jesus Christ did on earth spiritually and his message, and we Muslims have to believe in Jesus Christ as the Messiah, because sometimes if you don't believe Jesus Christ, our iman, our faith is void, as I said before. Now, Jesus was reported to have said, as a book recorded in the book of Matthew chapter 15 verse 24, before there was 23, a woman came to Jesus Christ, said it was from Canaan, and she said, "Oh, son of David, please help me," requesting the help of Jesus. And what Jesus replied her, just said to her that I am not sent to other than the word lost sheep of Israel. I'm sent to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, no other than which then, because these are the people that my assignment was given to me too, that I should go to the people of Israel to deliver the message. Now, this was a statement of Jesus Christ, believing that Jesus Christ was not sent to other than the people of Israel. And he also said, when the people of Israel turned their back against him and did not believe in his teaching and they denied, rejected him, then in the book of Matthew 21, verse 43, Jesus said prophetically that the kingdom of God will be taken away from you and given to a nation other than you. Please, we need to put that word of Jesus Christ into consideration. Who are those nations other than the nation of Israel? That's why I tell people that Israel today are not the nation of God. They have denied the God's principles. They have denied Jesus Christ. They have rejected him. So this nation is a created one. It's not the nation of God, as people believed, the Israel in the Bible. No, this in Israel, the Bible has turned their back against God, and God rejected them and gave the mantle of kingship, of kingdom of God to a nation other than them. A nation other than them, we have to learn it in future discussion. Now let's examine why did Jesus say other than nation? That a nation other than what? Israel. Let's examine it from the prophecy of old. We know that the book of Genesis chapter 17, verse 20, then he said God blessed Ishmael, just the way he blessed Isaac later on. The book of Genesis chapter 21, verse 18. Now we look at there are two sons of Abraham, and Abraham is the father of nation, I explained before. And Abraham had two sons. One is Ishmael, the elder one, and the other one is what? Is Isaac, which is the younger one. And Ishmael was blessed in the Bible. This book of Genesis chapter 17, verse 20 said, "From your seed, Ishmael, I will make him a fruitful nation. I will bless thee. I will bless thy seed." And the seed that comes from Ishmael, we know that Ishmael is the father of the Arabs. And then the Arabs, because he had children, 12 sons, and one of them is Kedar, one of them is Tamar. And we have others of the children of Ishmael. And we know that Ishmael was being taken away from the house of Abraham with his mother Hagar away to a place, and they were in that place. It was said that place was called Paran. So let's know if that actually place called Paran. We go to a book written by a great historian, a scholar, a geographer, and it's from Germany, Leipzig precisely, and Waterford. His book is known as the history of the geography al-Watabush. His name is Ajakut, and he says the book, which was published in 1864, thereabout, and on volume 3 or page 834 recorded that the Paran used, which was recorded by Deuteronomy 33 verse 2 and 1, when God says about them, God told prophesying, saying about Moses to speak to the people of Israel, telling them that the light of God will come forth from Mount will come out from what? Mount Sinai. And who was Mount Sinai? Who came out from Mount Sinai was Moses. Now, and it will rise up from Mount Seir. And who came from Mount Seir, which is the olive, is from Jesus Christ. Everybody know about that. Then, and will shine forth from Mount Paran. Then the Mount Paran is not found in Israel, found in Philistine or areas close to the Jerusalem. No, this is found in far Arab world. And he said Mount Paran, according to this great geographer, he said it's called Faran. And according to Dr. Benish recorded in historical geographical books recorded on the history of Paran. He said the word Paran there means Faran in Arabic. And Faran, it simply means two refugees. And we know that two refugees who were taken away from from Mesopotamia by Abraham to avoid a conflict between them and Sarah and the son Isaac, which is Hagar and Ishmael. They were two refugees and they were taken to a place and they dropped them at the place of Paran. That Paran is called Al-Faran. Faran in Arabic means two refugees. And from this place, there came a nation. And Muhammad came from that place. I'll move on. This was a prophecy said by Moses. And before then, he had recorded the same Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 18. He's recorded, what did he say? Moses recorded saying that there will rise a prophet unto you like me, and he will teach you all things. There will rise a prophet unto you like me from your brethren. Now, the brethren here is showing that because he was speaking to the people of Israel, and the people who were not Israel, they were brothers of the Israel. Who were the brothers of Israel? It was the Ishmaelites. And because the Israel are the children of Isaac, and they were the brother of Isaac was Ishmael. So there come a prophet from Ishmael, and that prophet is known as Muhammad. This is what we believe in as Muslims. So we know the only prophet that came so popular in the world today is Muhammad from Ishmael with a message. And we look at this was a prophecy. Where did we get it from? This is the Bible. Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 18. It was said in the Quran to confirm that. It's Proverbs chapter 17 of the Quran, verse 15. What this says? It says in that verse, chapter 17 of the Quran, verse 15, it says that إن أرسلنا رسول إليكم شهيد عليكم كما أرسلنا إلى فرعون رسولا فعسى فرعون رسولا فأخذته أخذا وبيلا. Then what does it mean? That a messenger, we have sent a messenger unto you as a witness upon you to bear witness against you and to also support you, as we have sent messenger to Pharaoh. Who was Pharaoh? And who was sent to Pharaoh? Moses. The similitude of Pharaoh of Moses is Muhammad. That was Muhammad. That's why Moses in this part of the Bible, which is the chapter 18, verse 18, prophesied that the prophet would come unto you like me from your brethren. And this was not said by him alone. Even Peter said in the book of Acts chapter 3, verse 22, recorded when he had said that Jesus had come and he will come back in the day of restitution. That's the end of time as the Messiah, returning of Jesus. Then when he said before then, the prophecy of Moses will be fulfilled, which was that a prophet will be raised unto you from your brethren like me. Now, we know that that prophecy was fulfilled through Muhammad, because the prophet that came after the ascension of Jesus and the awaiting of Jesus, in the midst of it was Muhammad, who had brought a message. And this was recorded also in the book of Isaiah chapter 42. A servant will come. Chapter 21, verse 1 to 3 and 20, from 11 to 21. Record about this same prophet who come from Kedar. And he says, according to the Bible, he said he will take his flight from Kedar due to the drawn swords against him. And he will go to a place called Tema. That Tema is Medina. We know of that. It's in historical records that he flee from Mecca to Medina, which is called the Hijrah of the prophet, as recorded in Islamic history, that he migrated from Mecca to Medina due to the fact that they wanted to kill him. They wanted to shed his blood. So he had to flee with his horse down to Medina. That is the Hijrah of Muhammad. The Hijrah of Muhammad, which is well known in Islamic history. And then according to prophecy in that book of Isaiah, he says, and Isaiah recorded, that